Okay folks, I am here with my pet bird Apollo, and we are going to give you a little tour of the house, and I'm going to show you some dangers. Apollo is a fully flighted bird. He can fly around as much as he wants. I do not clip his wings. And I'm going to show you some of the dangers, some of the things that you need to be watching out for if you have a flighted bird in your house. And I'll show you some of the fun things he likes to do here. So, right now he's chewing on my zipper and trying to ruin it. Hey, come here. Step up. This is the first fun thing in my house for Apollo. This is Apollo's bowl. I work at a computer for a living at home. And Apollo sits on my shoulder most of the day, or he flies over to this windowsill, or he flies over to this bowl to eat, or he flies over to the top of that mirror to sit up there. He really likes the top of the mirror. Now, this bowl, I've trained him to only eat in this bowl. He will not eat anywhere else. He knows that if he tries to, I will take his food away from him. And I won't take it away for good. I'll pull it out of his mouth and put him back on this bowl and tell him to eat here, and he will. But I have a bowl and a plate. The plate catches any crumbs that he might drop outside the bowl, and the bowl catches, the bulk of the crumbs. He's eating, bird food right now, bird pellets. And this works really well. I've trained him to only eat out of this bowl, and if he tries to eat off of my plate when we're eating, or if he tries to do this right here, no, come here. I just put him right back on his plate, and he stays there. And so he's getting really good about that. He still has, like we just saw, he still gets a little antsy every once in a while. So this is my office. This is where Apollo and I spend most of our lives. There are a lot of very dangerous cords in here, okay? I never let him get on the floor in here because that's where all the cords are for my computer. I never let him get on my desk over here. His food is over here. And I never let him get actually even on this windowsill right here, the bottom windowsill. He's allowed to stay up there. He's allowed to be on his bowl. He's allowed to be on my shoulder and on my chair. And he's allowed to be on the mirror. Another thing to note here is that he's chosen this window as his poop spot. As you can see here, I have kind of rubbed the paint off this thing, cleaning up after him. And it's not even super clean right now. It's kind of nasty. But he just goes to the bathroom pretty much in that windowsill, and also in the windowsill here in the kitchen as his other poop place. He loves hanging out in the windows, looking at the other birds, and just hanging out. He also likes to take baths in this sink when it's clean. I clean it out really thoroughly first, and then I'll give him a bath in here. It's important that you clean out the sink real well because there's all kinds of nasty stuff that lives in a sink, all kinds of bacteria. Here's the stove. I never, ever, ever let him in here when anyone is cooking. When people are cooking, he is in his cage and he does not come out. He just stays in his cage. And it looks like he found something to pick on up there. Looks like he's been stashing some food where he's not supposed to. Here's the kitchen table. I enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner with Apollo when I'm home. And he eats with me and whoever else is here, if he gets along with guests. There are some people he hates, and I'll show you that in another video as well. Moving right along, I'll show you where Apollo sleeps. This is Apollo's cage, and that is a very minimal sized cage that you can have a sun conner sleep in. As you can see, here, step up. It's not very big compared to him. This is the very minimal sized cage that you want to put a sun conner in. And the reason I haven't upgraded to a larger one since I bought him when he came with the cage. A family who had him sold him to me. The reason I haven't upgraded is just because he's never in it. He sleeps in it, and that's it, and he doesn't seem to mind. He also goes in there when he's really picking on me. Won't leave me alone, keeps chewing on my zippers like he's doing right now. Get out of my mouth. You should never let a bird put his beak in your mouth because he can get sick. And then there is, he likes the drum set. He loves to dance when I play the drums. That's actually my roommate's drum set. I'm horrible at playing them. And Then there is the bathroom. Bathrooms are dangerous places for birds because they can drown in the toilet. If you have water in the sink, they can drown in the sink. But he likes the shower. He likes to take showers in here. Even I actually have a perch for him. But he only likes cold water, so he doesn't shower with me. And that's the tour of our house. That's the house that Apollo lives in with me. The mirrors are dangerous, can be dangerous. Apollo knows what mirrors are. Even when he panics, he knows he's not supposed to fly into it. I've never had a problem with him in the mirror. When I first got Apollo, I kept blinds over all of the windows. I have since removed them, obviously. I originally did that because I was worried he would fly into them and hurt himself, but he's never done it. He's never hurt himself on the windows, and he's never tried to fly into the mirror. Even when he panics, he knows that they are solid objects. And I guess he just learned that with his old masters. He was 2 years old when I got him. He already knew a lot of stuff. So there we have it. That's my house, and that's Apollo chewing on my zipper again. This video was produced by don'tclip.com, the website dedicated to teaching people that you do not have to clip your bird's wings. Remember, if you don't want a pet that flies, get a puppy.